On the Husqvarna Viking Designer Topaz 25, you can size, move, rotate, and mirror an embroidery design. So I've just pulled up design number 32, the little hummingbird. We have the hoop set for the 240 by 150. That's the largest hoop that comes with your machine. And I'm going to just go ahead and take you into the Alt section. When you go to Alt, this is where you can see where the design is going to stitch. So when you want to move it, you can use the arrows to the left or to the right. As soon as you hit the edge of the hoop area, it will kind of beep and stop. And then you can move it back. You can see where you are at any given time. So if you hold your finger on that, it does go faster, which is kind of nice. And if you want to get it back to the center, you're looking for 0 and 0. That's the center of your design. If you want to size the design, you can take a design and size it up 20% and down 20%. And the only thing is that the design stitch count, so if it has 10,000 stitches and you take it up if you take it up 20%, you're going to still have 10,000 stitches. So it's really just spreading it out a little bit. Same thing when you go and reduce the size, you are going to still have that many stitches in a smaller amount. So it's going to get a little dense and a lot of detail is going to get kind of crammed into a smaller area. But if you just need to make it a little bit bigger, a little smaller, that's no problem. Here's how you do it. It's going to jump by 5%. So 1, 2, so if I'm going to make it wider or taller, I'm going to do it about the same. Then that way it stays proportional. That doesn't have to be. You could go ahead and make it taller without making it wider as well. So we could actually we can make this a really skinny hummingbird and have some fun with that. It will change it, no problem. All right, so let's just bring that back so nothing is highlighted. That means I'm back to the size that I actually started with. We also have the rotation option, so 90 degrees. So when you turn it, yes, it says 90 degrees, but did it turn it 90 degrees to the right or 90 degrees to the left? So what we can do is if you touch Alt and come back out, you're going to see that the hummingbird is now kind of, his tail's here and his beak is right here. So he's been turned. So if you just go ahead and turn it here, you can also see him go around, kind of fly around the screen there. You can mirror image him. So if you just touch the mirror image function right here, it will also flip him to the other side. So if you were putting two birds kind of looking at each other, you can embroider one bird right and one bird mirror image to the left. So you have all these options from sizing, mirroring, rotating, and moving a design with all the functions on your screen.